Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. My name is Jens, and for today's video I'm going to start off a series about the GetX package for Flutter. One of the best and worst things about Flutter is that it's so easy to learn, and you could actually build out an app without knowing too much about how the framework actually works together. People who are new to Flutter, myself included, usually start off by creating some project either for themselves or for someone else, and let's say halfway through the development cycle you start noticing some small issues. Maybe it could be you could see the app starting to lag a bit more, it's getting slower, or maybe there's something wrong with the queries, there's too many queries happening on the back end, and it's getting harder and harder to debug these issues. Now the issue is you're already halfway through, so even if you want to change, it might be very difficult. So I think that's why it's really important to get to know some state management tool out there that could really make sure that you stay on the right path and everything is well maintained. Now GetX is one of these state management tools that actually help you maintain your code base in the long run while actually keeping the performance high and making sure that it could scale in time. There are also many other state management solutions out there, for example Mobix or Riverpods or Provider, so many others that you could use. All of the solutions out there do pretty much the same thing. It's just a matter of preference, whether it's you working on it, what you know best, or what your team knows best. For today's video, I'm going to show you how to set up GetX, and in the series along the way, I'll show you all the different components of GetX. So let's get into it. So as you can see, I just started a new Flutter project, and what you want to do is go down to your pubspec.yaml. Then you want to go to the Get library and actually just copy the latest version. For me it's 4.6.5, but it might be different depending on your when you're watching this. So in your pubspec.yaml you just want to paste that and pub-get. So once that's done, I'm gonna make this pretty simple. So in the main.dart file, I actually am just going to remove all of this code up until here, and I'm gonna just leave the main part here. So inside your main function, what you want to do is, instead of the my app, create a get material app. So this basically replaces the normal material app, and one of the nice things about this is that you actually initialize everything in a similar way, but you never have to use context, which people who are familiar is pretty could get difficult in some situations to put context in every piece of the code. It sort of works with dependency injection, and you can actually just pass one instance all around the app, which is pretty nice. We'll get into detail later, but for now just going to set up the get material app. So you pretty much can do the same things. You have a title, which you can call my GetX app. Then you also have initial routes, which is a string. You can call that home. And now you can also specify your pages, which is the pages that you can route to. Next up you have your get pages. So this is all the pages that you have in your app. For now I'll just put one here. So you have get page with a name, let's call it home. So the page would be a widget. For now I'm just going to put a container in there, and you can pretty much do this for any page. So you have your login page, for example, you have your tutorial page, and so on. So many of these things is pretty much the same as your material app. You can specify the theme. You can think of this sort of as your initializer, with also a lot of added features like translations, which we'll get into next. And we can actually specify our locales over here as well. So anyway, guys, didn't want to go into too much detail at first, just how to basically set up and what it's all about. If you want to, you can go to their website and actually read through the documentations. Also look at some of the examples and how they do it themselves. So anyway, guys, that's it for this video. In the next video, I want to show you how to set up the routing properly for GetX. And yeah, that's it. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.